So I think there's always a lot of small little challenges which you need to solve on the way. So the meaning is starting with an idea, and then you say, okay, that should be easy. But
Yes.
during the time you say, oh shit, this is something I didn't thought about. How can I solve that? Or how can I? And then you need to find a solution for the small problems. And there's a misconception. So many people say, okay, when you have a great idea, then it's easy to build something and then you sell it to somebody else. It's not easy, and the majority of companies are failing. So we have a fail rate of over 90% of the startups, which are basically trying to innovate something, coming up with a new product, but 90% of them will fail or are failing right now.
So what is your what do you think is the reason why 90% of the startups actually do not succeed, and
Um,
very few actually make it? Like probably
market
even more than 90% fail.
market acceptance, meaning that you need to have customers, you need to have people who said, I'm willing to put money on the table to buy it. I think many people say, hey, that's a great idea, but at the end the question is, are people are willing to pay for it? And people say, yeah, probably, but at the end, when the product is available, do people really put their money
Yeah,
and
yeah.
do it? So, and I think that's the biggest problem. So many problems which are solved on paper sounds really nice, but at the end there's nobody which is willing to pay for it.
Yeah. So it essentially is, I mean, if people are willing to buy it, only then you have a possibility of a profitable business in the future. Otherwise, no matter how grand your idea is, it wouldn't matter, because then you cannot establish a business, because a business requires customers essentially.